Oftentimes when we are talking about a person who leads us astray, it's often ourselves when we think about that. So what are some lies in terms of this topic? And concerning this warning, what are some of the lies that we need to avoid telling ourselves or that we need to watch out for?
So let me back up. Let's get to that in a sec.
Okay.
Sure.
Let me say first, we don't have time because we can't just read like what's telling in this part of Matthew. It's so important. If you're reading along in our Bible reading plan, we've just read through the Gospels. I think it's really important to have read through the Gospels a number of times because it helps kind of place this. So we're not cherry picking this end of the age talk just because we want to cherry pick it.
Sure.
It comes, he's in Jerusalem. 21 is the triumphal entry. Yeah. We're in the beginning of 24, so he's been here a minute. He's done some parables. He's done some temple cleansing. There's a whole lot of things that have happened that have pointed towards this rising in his followers of, oh my gosh, it's coming. He's going to sit on the throne. So it all starts with them leaving the temple. He's just gone through this lament over Jerusalem in 23, and then in 24 he leaves the temple, and his disciples say, aren't these buildings awesome?
They're lauding
the beauty of this temple. And Jesus is going, dudes, this is everything that you see around you is coming to an end. Because when he's talking about the end of the age, he's talking about, I don't want to sound dispensational because I'm not a dispensationalist, but he's talking about a new creation, new covenant, a new kingdom that he is going to inaugurate. And that he is going to sit on the throne as king of.
Right.
And so that, when he's talking about the end of the age, he's actually not thinking all the discourse and things that we're going to have. That's one of the lies that we can tell ourselves is this, that we're reading talking about the end as if when Jesus was standing there in 33 AD or whenever, he was thinking in his mind 2025 and talking to us through these pages and not talking to them about, what he's talking about right here, this happens in 70 AD.
Right.
So he's talking about a time and a place, and then we are now going, all right, let's see if we can get into what he meant and into what he was saying so we can get more learning about him and his kingdom, because eventually, he's eventually going to go, look, the time and the place is, that's me and Dad, man. Like, we got that. You guys don't worry about it. Be about what you're supposed to be about. I think one of the lies we can tell ourselves is we can get so focused on the end, how's this all going to end, that we stop looking at the one who's going, no, boys, eyes here.
Yeah.
Like that's the totality of Jesus gets this question a lot. And if I totaled up how he responds, he basically responds by going, oh, boys, eyes here.
Yeah.
Eyes here. Every time.
Yeah.
No, guys.
Yeah.
Eyes here. Kingdom's here. Eyes here.